Hello everyone and welcome back to another super exciting video. This is the third and final installment of the 2013 MacBook Air. We did in the first video restore it to its original software. The second video we showed you how to make an installer to use on other Macs, which wasn't really related to this MacBook, but I wanted to show you how to do that. And so now we're going to do the third and final installment, and that's basically what everybody does now, is they're going to use this patcher, Open Core Legacy Patcher. And I've made a video about this before. It's been a while, I haven't done it in a couple of years, so I just wanted to sort of revisit the topic again, because I was using it on much older Macs. And this being a 2013 MacBook, it's not that old. It's still old, but it's not as old as the ones that I was discussing before. So let's see what we have here. So this is a 2013 MacBook Air. The latest software that it supports is macOS Big Sur. There's 8 GB of memory and a dual-core i7, which is kind of okay. And this is fine. This is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with Big Sur. I'm not sure why people don't use Big Sur more. I'm not a big Mac user. I'm sure there's a reason. But it seems like people don't want to use Big Sur for some reason or another. I think it's fine, but anyway, I did install Ventura on an iMac, 2014 I believe, a while back, and it worked out really well. I had it on an external SSD, and it worked perfectly, and I remember thinking, this is like the perfect setup, right? But I ended up selling that computer, so I haven't used it since. But just to give you an example of why you would do this, this is version 11 Big Sur, and I'm using this software to record the screen called OBS right here, and it requires 12, which is Monterey. Now I was able to make it work because I found an older version that works with Big Sur, but as you can see, as time goes on, more and more software requires newer versions of macOS, and that's why people do the Open Core Legacy Patcher, so that they can put newer software on the older devices and keep them alive. Now, if I was going to keep this laptop, I would put Monterey on it, which is 12. Because that's all I need. And I looked up the differences between Monterey and Ventura, and for the most part, from what I've seen, Monterey and Ventura are very similar. Ventura just has more features, so there's nothing wrong with using Monterey as long as the software that you want to use supports Monterey. Then there's really no reason to put Ventura, but we're going to put Ventura on here just because we want to see how it works. And so what you're going to do is download the Open Core Legacy Patcher. I just did Google, I found the patcher, and it's here. It's the Open Core Patcher. I clicked on that, and then I clicked on the thing where it says to make a patched installer USB. You have to have a 16 gigabyte for this. and then it takes you to another screen which you don't see here, and it will ask you which version you want to download. Now you can download Sonoma, Sequoia, all the new ones, but for me, I don't think you should put the absolute latest software on an old device because it's going to be slower, first of all, and it may corrupt itself or not work as well. So I'm usually more of a fan of just putting on the one that we know that works instead of trying to have the absolute newest one. And we don't want to slow it down. So I went ahead with Ventura just because I want to see if it works. Monterey would have been fine. There's really no difference for me between Monterey and Ventura. I just picked Ventura just to pick it. So I clicked on that. It said download Ventura. Now it says create MacOS installer. So I'm curious right now if I have to format the flash drive or not. So let's see. Would you like to create a macOS installer? Okay. Install macOS Ventura. Okay. So, would you like to erase Cruiser Fit? Yes. So now, I was under the impression that you had to format the drive to macOS. I think it'll do it for you. We'll see. So it's going to take a long time to do this. So we'll be back in a minute after it's done. But yeah, if you don't have 8 gigabytes of memory, you probably want to go with Monterey, because I also use Monterey and I was happy with that, so that's fine. Anyway, we'll let this do its thing, and then we'll be back in a minute. Okay, we are back. So it did make the installer without having to format anything, so that's good. What's the next step here? I forgot. It's been a while. So, would you like to continue and install OpenCore to instance? Install to disk. To Apple SSD. This one. So there's two ways to do this. You can just install fresh, or you can upgrade. So I'm going to try the upgrade first and see if that works. So I'm going to stop this here. It says reboot. OpenCore is finished installing to disk. You need to reboot and hold Option key to select OpenCore boot option. Okay, so we'll do that. So we're going to stop the recording. And this is what it looks like when you push the option. So you want to go to, I believe, see, if you install this, it won't work. So you have to go here. And I forgot what that does. Then it's going to do something. Okay, so here is Ventura installed. I'm not sure if I did it in the correct order. I booted from the patcher, then I booted from the install Ventura, but I forget the order you're supposed to do it in, so that's why this is not really a tutorial, because I'm doing it incorrectly. But anyway, I booted from the patcher, then I installed Ventura. So here's Ventura. You can see it here. Ventura. So that's done, and then if I remember correctly, you go to here, post install root patch. Start root patching. So, I mean, it works, but I think there's more to it because the brightness does not work. So, I think that's what it's doing here. It's installing the drivers. Okay, system extension updated. Program is updated. Extension signed by graphics. To finish the update, approve it in system settings. So, from what I recall, there was a thing that let's see, privacy. File vault. I can't remember. System settings to authorize new text. This can get ignored. Well, let's stop here, reboot, and then we'll see if it's having issues now. Oh. Okay, so I did the post install thing. I rebooted, and now the brightness works. Brightness works. Volume works. I think everything works. Let's see, Bluetooth. So that should be it. I think that's the order. Patcher, the install, and then the post thing. Keyboard works, brightness works, and that's it. So you have Ventura on this 2013 MacBook Air, which would be normally unsupported, and it's done. But like I said, you would probably do Monterey, not Ventura. But by doing Ventura first, you're actually enhancing the experience, because now you don't have to worry about Monterey holding you back from certain applications. This does have 8 gigabytes of memory, so it will support Ventura. And I'll have to do sort of a follow-up later, but works fine. Everything looks good. As far as the speed, let's see. It's not terrible. Let's close Chrome, open Chrome. I don't know why it asks for password every time. Not bad. Let's try Safari. So you see that little delay right there where it was bouncing? Normally that wouldn't happen on a newer MacBook, but it's not bad. So now when you open it the second time, it's fine. But there it is, success. We have Ventura on a MacBook Air. There's Siri, there's all the Ventura things. I will have to try YouTube at some point. But that's all there is to it. It's free. I mean, imagine this laptop was $1,000 originally, and now it's $40, and it works, and it runs modern software. So there you go. OpenCore Legacy Patcher is done. Let me know if you have any notes or comments below, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
I'll get up